Welcome to Stay Tuned's Garage. My name is Alex and today is gonna be a good day. And how do I know it's gonna be a good day? Because of this right here. So this bolt is the reason I was not able to get my exhaust on in the last video, if you saw that. And I just spent all morning, about 4 hours, just solely taking this bolt out. So now that this bolt is out, everything is super easy. I can just bolt to the exhaust on. It's gonna be a good time. And earlier today, I also, right now I'm running the car with straight headers, nothing bolted on. And I did a cold start and I did a little rev and recorded that. So that should be in this video at some point, either before, like in the beginning or at the end. I'll make sure I include it, and I'll also have a before and after the exhaust, a before and after sound for the exhaust system. So I'm gonna go ahead and get down there and show you guys how I got this out and why it was stuck in the first place. So here's the exhaust I am putting on the car. This is a BBK off-road X pipe. It is a catalytic converter delete for this generation Mustang. And last video I showed myself taking this out, I don't think I showed myself taking those out, but I took those out, the little hangers, or the rubber hanger things. I took all the O2 sensors off of the other exhaust and put them all on this one. So now that I have that one bolt out, I can go ahead and grab this exhaust and bolt it up to the Mustang. Alright, so here is where the bolt was. This was in here. Let me see if I can get my hand in there. So it was in here from the back. So I'm not gonna put it in, but it was like that, and I had to cut a bunch of it off. And then this is actually a lock. You can't really see it. It's a lock nut on what was a bolt that I then cut the head off of so I can get the exhaust off in the last episode. And the reason it got caught up is because in that hole on the exhaust flange right there, there are threads where the stock bolt was for the exhaust. And a while ago when I did the clutch on this car, that bolt broke off and I couldn't put it back in. So I put this bolt that I just had to break off. I put that bolt on there and this lock nut. The problem was that the bolt I used was a little bit too thick. It wasn't this. There are threads in there, but they're messed up. And the bolt I put in, the threads, it was skinnier than that hole. It wasn't the same diameter. It wasn't like the same exact thread and pitch and all that good stuff. But it was slightly slimmer, so to get in there, but I'd still have to thread it in. But it just wouldn't get tight. So when I put the lock nut, on the other side of it, it all got sealed up real good. It all got tight. But then the other day when I tried taking it off, the lock nut was locked, and then the threads on the inside got stuck on the bolt, and so it wouldn't want to come out. All right. So the bolt wouldn't want to come out, so what I had to do is cut it off, and then I went from the back. I got a ratcheting wrench and I just kept going, and I had to cut off at it so to be able to unthread. So I'm gonna solve this issue now by getting a bolt that is a lot skinnier and it goes through freely with no problems. So I'm gonna do that, and since it is so much skinnier than the original bolt that was used, I am gonna put some washers on it to just expand its It's the head stuff, so it doesn't go through the holes. So yeah. Alright, so now I should be ready to just go ahead and slide that under the car and start getting it into place. Get the hangers and everything where it should be. Start bolting her up. Alright, so like 10-20 minutes later, here we are. As you can see, I've got the exhaust all mocked up. So basically I just put everything back. The hangers, it actually fit pretty damn well. I think it actually, since it's less bulky, since it doesn't have the catalytic converters and the resonators, this exhaust fits better than stock. So yeah, I got everything mocked up. I got the hangers where they go, lined up perfectly. The back 4 bolts are all hand tight. The 4 flange bolts that connect to the header are all good and hand tight. So now I'm just gonna go through, tighten everything down, put the starter back on. If you don't know how to take or put the starter on, you'll be able to see how to do that. And I think both of my last videos I've had to do it, so it's pretty simple. You just get in there. Actually, it's not simple at all if it's your first time doing it. It's a pain in the ass. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get it all tight, and we're probably gonna be able to get her started. Alright, we got the exhaust on. It's a little late. The sun is setting, less light, but let me see. It might not start first time because my battery likes to drain, but let's go ahead and try and give it a first start. Alright, and now we should be able to give her a start. Alright, so it's really dark and I actually have no interior light in this car just yet. It just came like that. So I have to record with my phone light, which is really harsh and it's blinding the crap out of me. But it's okay. I just drove the car around the block and holy crap. I wish there was a way for me to record while driving, but I can't. It's thick and I need to have 2 hands on doing things, and it's hard. I'd love to do it, but it's really loud. Above like 2,000, like 2,700 RPM. Oh shit, I'm not even putting it at myself. About like above 2,700 RPM, it gets this like rasp, this like high pitched rasp. It's crazy. For now, I'm digging it, but I think I'm gonna get sick of it at some point because oh my god, it is loud. I'm gonna go ahead and do the after sound clip right now, so you'll go ahead and get to hear the full everything. I'm glad that I finally got this on the car because now I can drive it around. For the past like 2 weeks, because it had no exhaust, it was just headers, I didn't want to drive it around. So now I can finally drive and stuff, and I found that as long as I stay under those 2,700 RPMs, it's not super rowdy, and in 5th gear it's chilling, like it's not super loud. So if there are cops around and stuff like that, I can you know, fly by no problem. But oh man, it's so much. It's like, as I was driving it the first time, just smile on my face, just like, you know, screaming stuff. Not screaming, but like saying stuff that I probably shouldn't be saying. But yeah, it was super. It's crazy. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm enjoying it. Little kid in me is having a good time. So I'm gonna go ahead and record that clip for you guys. And I'm gonna use the same exact, I used my phone to record all the other clips that I've already recorded. So I'm gonna use my phone again to record that clip so that it's the same microphone through all of it. And it got so much louder, so much, it changed the car completely. Just that exhaust, it completely just, it's a whole different car as far as sound goes. And I will say, I don't know I've mentioned this before at any point in this video or any of my other videos. It has a, so the axle back exhaust was straight piped when I got it, so it has no mufflers. When I got it, it had no mufflers, no nothing. It was just the cats and the resonators that are on the H pipe, the stock H pipe. So now I've deleted those, so it's pretty much straight piped all the way back, and it's really loud, and you'll get to hear it. In the video where I did the first start on it, I turned off the camera and threw it in my passenger seat, because I knew that my parents were gonna come out and be like, what the hell was that? Because it was pretty damn loud. But yeah, I'm gonna record that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Super stoked. So many things that are coming to this car. I've already got them in the mail. I've got them in my room in boxes. My room is full of boxes that I have stuff that I'm going to do to the car. It's going to be awesome, and I can't wait, really. I want to hoon the car around, do donuts and stuff like that, but I'm just trying to find a place that I can do them safely and that I won't get caught, because I don't want to get a ticket and I don't want to get hurt or hurt anybody. So I'm trying to find somewhere that's like empty, abandoned, that I could do them. But here in Southern California, it's kind of hard to do that. I can do what I usually do and hit like a cul-de-sac and then just dip, but it's hard to set up a camera, film it, and then stop the car, grab the camera, stuff like that. So it's hard to do. But yeah, one of these days we'll have a fun video like that. So yeah, like I said, thank you for watching. Really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned and enjoy the clips.